Hi and welcome everyone to Nikki Loves Books. Nikki here, and today we do have our Bookish box unboxing. Since the last box was the young adult January 2023 box, I have a feeling that this is most likely the adult 2023 Bookish box. So let's go ahead and open it and see what we have inside. And thank goodness I was correct. So this is our newsletter for January 2023 Bookish box. Let's go ahead and go through this first, and then we'll jump into the items in our box. So right off the bat, we get a welcome message and then information about the different subscriptions you can get from the Bookish box. The next couple of pages do include all the items and the theme for the young adult January 2023 Bookish box. If you are interested, check out my video of that unboxing on my channel. The next part of the newsletter is, of course, about the adult January 2023 Bookish box, which we're not going to go quite through because once we get to those items, I will read you the descriptions from the newsletter. But we do need a reminder of what the theme is for our box this month. Our theme for our adult January 2023 Bookish box is Seductive Secrets. This month's newsletter also included a word search, which is always a bunch of fun, as well as some behind the scene looks, get to know the customer service team, as well as information about the Bookish social fam. There's a Spotify monthly playlist, and then as well as some highlights of items in the Bookish shop available. So that is it for our newsletter. Let's go ahead and jump into the items of the box and then our main event, which of course is the book. So first off, we have a box that says Zodiac Academy in big letters, and it says Zodiac Academy Inspired Coffee Traveler. Let's go ahead and open this and see how beautiful this item is. And here is our ceramic traveler, and it does have a sleeve because the ceramic will get hot. So here is our beautiful Zodiac Academy Inspired Coffee Traveler. Again, you're going to want to keep the sleeve. I'm not lying. When this thing gets hot, it gets hot. So our ceramic coffee traveler, start your day off with energy from the stars. This Zodiac Academy series inspired ceramic coffee traveler was designed by @RadMadPrints. Next up, we have this velvet bag that says reading coin. Don't know what the hell a reading coin is, but let's find out. Okay, so it's a coin. It says one more chapter on this side. And the other side, it says done for now. So I guess it's a coin you can flip. You can't decide whether you need to read one more chapter or stop and get some sleep. Let the fates decide. Flip this reading coin to make your decision. Designed by @NoOneDesigns. It's a cool idea, but I also can't imagine myself like getting out of bed to flip this coin. Like, I'm most likely just going to read another chapter and say the hell with sleep, and then I'm going to be cranky the next day, which is pretty typical for me. I do think this is a really cute idea, and it's a nice bookish item. I just don't know how useful it is for me in particular because I just think sleep is a waste of time anyway. Next item we have is in this box that says Star Bless Candle Carousel. So we have yet another candle carousel from the Bookish box. Let's go ahead and open this and see what it looks like. So it does come in pieces. It's totally fine. It's really easy to put together. The first really cool thing to know about this specific carousel is that it should fit any small candle that can fit on this tray. If you guys noticed, this is slightly different than the past carousels. So the past carousels had a circular base that the umbrella, I guess that's what we call it, the umbrella sat on, and that circular base would only fit certain candles, which kind of suck if you had other candles that you wanted to use the carousel with instead of just the Bookish box candles. But with this one, so it has a base. So again, this is going to be for small candles. It's not going to hold a like full Yankee candle jar, but small candles, and the stick of the umbrella is a magnet. So your candle can go anywhere here under it, and you can move it. And so it's not confined to a specific size or shape candle, which I'm very excited about this because I've been wanting a candle carousel that I can use with more than one type of candle because I have a lot. Okay, so you got your base. So magnetic base, whoop, whoop, do that step. Next step is to get the umbrella. It just balances on the top of the stick. Next up, you get the little tiny hooks, and you take the dangly part, whatever you want to call it, and you put the hook on the dangle part so that it actually dangles. It's just a little piece by itself without it. And this can be a little tricky. You don't want to bend the metals or anything like that. And this is really difficult to do with my fake nails. So you clip it in. This should be hanging out on the stand, but you can pick this up while you're doing this part. And you put the hook in the umbrella, and then you can set it back on top of the stand to balance. And it's going to be a little tip because you only have one thing on there right now, so you need to balance that out. Like, you do not want to use your candle carousel like this with just one dangle on. You need all four for it to balance properly and actually work. And our candle carousel is all balanced, as we can see. And then what happens is you put a candle underneath, and the heat rising from the candle will cause this to spin. Have I had it happen before where I did everything right and then the damn thing wouldn't spin? Absolutely. And I found out if you kind of move these fins around on the umbrella part, it does help. It might be that they're slanted a little bit wrong or they're not aligned correctly, so trial and error with that, and I've just moved those blades a little bit. So our candle carousel. Illuminate your library while you read this month's exclusive Luxe edition. The Star Blessed Candle Carousel is inspired by Holly Renee's A Kingdom of Stars and Shadows, designed by at the Bookish box. Next item we have is this, which I'm not quite sure what it is. Like, maybe it's a bookmark. I can't tell what it is because there's like 2 layers and it's not quite clear. So let's just open it and find out what the fuck this is. Okay, so it's like one of those transparent bookmarks, I guess that's what this is. But it's artwork, and it's artwork of a character, and it's Rune from Crescent City. So it says Pocket Book Bay. What the fuck is a Pocket Book Bay? Pocket Book Bay. Introducing our new adult box collectible for 2023. These pocket book bays are perfect for display or to be used as bookmarks. Our first month's book bay is Rune from Sarah J. Maas's Crescent City series, designed by at Fern and Amaya. This is really cool because it's obviously artwork, and I love artwork. I don't know how I feel about displaying this. Like, I don't know how I would display it because it's flimsy. And I don't necessarily want to put a pin through it. I think for me, I'm personally going to be using this as a bookmark. Like, I think that's just the safer bet. I would find more use that way and be able to enjoy it more. So I think for me, I'm using these as just bookmarks. But really liking this artwork. I know it's really hard to see because it's transparent. And our last item before we get to our book is an art print, and I'm loving this. At Gemlin C did an amazing job capturing Emmeline and Prince Rainier from Just Wise Cups Between Wrath and Mercy. Add this beautiful artwork to your growing print collection, which showcases one of our favorite quotes. And this is the quote that they're talking about. Ours is a fire that will never go out. Ours is a fire that will swallow us whole, and I'd rather burn with you than live in the dark. I do really like this art print, and I like the fact that they did the artwork on one side and then a very beautiful quote on the back side. So I will be putting this in my art print collection. Before we get to the main event, I have to point out my favorite item. And this one's going to be easy for me, and that is going to be the candle carousel. I have a few candle carousels, but I'm really liking the fact that this one, I can have more variety. Again, I'm confined by the actual base on how big the candle can be, but I'm still liking the fact that it doesn't have to be an exact size to fit the top. So liking that candle carousel. Let me know if there is an item that you're really excited about from this Bookish box. I almost want to do a drum roll. I'm so excited for this book this month. So our featured title for our January 2023 adult Bookish box is A Kingdom of Stars and Shadows by Holly Renee. I've had this book on my to-read list because I've heard good things about it. Destiny or desire? Where does your allegiance lie? I am told my union to the crown prince will determine the fate of the kingdom, but it isn't my betrothed who haunts my dreams. It's the half-breed prince who stands at his side. He is darkness and sin, and when he whispers promises of wickedness in my ear, I crave a man who I can't have. Every thought I have is treasonous. The way my hands ache to touch him deceitful. Even my dreams make me a traitor to the kingdom I am sworn to protect. But when the kingdom is attacked, I am forced to make choices I'm not prepared for. Our lies and deception are entangled in the shadows and stars, and as they unravel, so shall my fate. Betray a kingdom or betray my heart. I am so excited to be reading this. Unfortunately, I'm in the middle of a book right now. I'm currently reading Bonecryer's Moon. I'm hoping to get through it as quickly as possible so that I can get to this book because I am dying to read this. Let's go ahead and find out all the details about our exclusive Luxe hardcover edition of A Kingdom of Stars and Shadows. First off is we have an exclusive front dust jacket illustrations by @Jag Ink. And the quote on the back says, "It doesn't matter that you are destined to be his. Every part of you is begging to be mine." Again, so excited to be reading this. We have a reversible dust jacket art done by @Nariel Art. This is super pretty. We have a foiled hardcover case art done by @Jag Ink. This quote on the back says, "You are their savior, but my demise. You are to ruin every part of me." We also have beautiful stenciled edges by @Jag Ink. On the inside, there is a signed overlay page by author Holly Renee, designed by @the_Bookish box. There's illustrated end papers. And then finally, our exclusive edition does also include an exclusive bonus scene. So that is it for our Kingdom of Stars and Shadows exclusive Luxe edition by the Bookish box. And that completes our unboxing for our adult January 2023 Bookish box. Please be sure to hit that like button if you want me to do more unboxing videos. And then go ahead and subscribe and we'll do more bookish fun. So whether I'm doing a book review, a book recap, or hopefully more unboxing in the futures, please be sure to join me. Thanks so much, everyone.